Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Olympiad Edge. Hopefully you all will be fine. Today we are going to solve a very interesting complex equation which is iota raised to power iota, and we have to prove that this is a real number. So for this we will use Euler's formula here to prove this, and which is given as using Euler's identity, which is e raised to power iota theta is equal to cos of theta plus iota sine of theta. Now, if we take theta is equal to pi over 2, if theta is equal to pi by 2, then this will become e raised to power iota pi by 2 is equal to cos of pi by 2 plus iota sine of pi by 2, and as you know cos of pi by 2 is 0, iota into sine of pi by 2 is 1, and we get the value of this is equal to iota. Similarly, if we take theta is equal to 5 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, then it will become e raised to power iota 5 pi by 2 is equal to cos of 5 pi by 2 plus iota sine of 5 pi by 2, and from this again cos of 5 pi by 2 is 0 and sine of 5 pi by 2 is 1, and so we will get the answer iota again. Now similarly, if we put theta is equal to 9 pi by 2, 9 pi by 2, then we will get e raised to power iota 9 pi by 2 is equal to cos of 9 pi by 2 plus iota sine of 9 pi by 2. Again it is 0 and this is 1, so we get the answer iota. Similarly, by putting the angles as e raised to power iota 13 pi by 2 again is equal to iota, and similarly e raised to power iota uh, 17 pi by 2, which is again is equal to iota. Actually, from this the angle, this is that is pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 9 pi by 2, 13 pi by 2 and 17 pi by 2 are the cycles of sine theta. That's why it gives the value 1, and at these all angles the cos theta is 0, so we get these values. To solve this, we will generalize this angle. For this, we will use the cycle of sine, which is given as if we take coordinates, as we know that this is positive x-axis and this is the positive negative x-axis. This is positive y-axis and this is negative y-axis. And on positive y-axis, the value of sine is 1 and the value of cos theta is always 0. So first, if we take from this, this angle is pi by 2. Now after next cycle, if we complete one cycle from this, as this is pi by 2, so the next angle become pi by 2 plus 2 pi is equal to 5 pi by 2. Sorry, this is 2 pi. Similarly, in the next cycle, if we complete another cycle again, this is again the addition of 2 pi, so this angle now becomes 5 pi by 2 plus 2 pi, which is equal to 9 pi by 2. Similarly, for another cycle, If we increase the angle for another cycle, we will add 2 pi again. So this angle now becomes 9 pi by 2 plus 2 pi, which is equal to 13 pi by 2. So in this way, the angle increases, and we can generalize this as by taking the term. So in general, we can write this angle as theta is equal to 2k plus 1 over 2 pi, where the value of k is 0, 1, 2, 3, and up to so on. So by putting these values, if we put k is equal to 0 in this equation, we will get theta is equal to pi by 2, and by putting k is equal to 1, we get theta is equal to 5 pi by 2, and by putting k is equal to 3, we will get theta is equal to 9 pi by 2. Similarly, if we put k is equal to 4, we will get the value of theta as 13 pi by 2, and up to so on. So this is the journal angle. This theta is the journal angle for positive x axis, sorry, positive y axis. So we can take this angle from this as from all these substitution, we show that the e raised to power iota into the angle on positive y axis is equal to theta. So we can write it in general as e raised to power iota times 2k. So this is the general value of theta on positive y-axis, that is which is equal to this, and from these calculations we prove that the value of e raised to power iota into theta on positive y-axis, that is pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 9 pi by 2, and 13 pi by 2, always equal to iota. This is iota, 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 and iota. And so in general we can write it as e raised to power iota into the angle on positive y-axis, which we conclude from this diagram, that which is in general is equal to this. So angle e raised to power iota into 2k plus 1 over 2 pi is equal to iota. That is e raised to power iota into angle on the positive y-axis will always equal to iota. So we will use this general relation in our given statement to prove that it is a real. So putting this iota is equal to this. Now we will get, this is the given equation, and we will put this value here, and we will get e raised to power iota times 2k plus 1 over 2 pi, and whole raised to power this iota. Now according to the formula, which is a raised to power m whole raised to power n, power of the power will be multiplied, and we will get a raised to power m into n. So these two power will multiplied, and we will get e raised to power iota into iota is equal to iota square into 2k plus 1 over 2 into pi. Now iota square is equal to -1. So putting this value here, we will get e raised to power minus 1 into 2k plus 1 over 2 pi, and from this we can write iota raised to power iota is equal to e raised to power minus 2k plus 1 over 2 times pi. So from this we can see that there is no complex number on the right hand side of the given equation. So with the help of this we prove that iota raised to power iota is equal to this, which is real. So iota raised to power iota is a real number. From this we conclude that iota raised to power iota is a real number, which we want to prove, and it is proved. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and After watching this video, if you have any other easy solution of this question, please share with us in comment section, and please subscribe my channel for more interesting videos. Thank you.